Good day, everybody. I hope it is epic. Welcome to day one. We're out doing a little Pokemoning with the kids out at the Greenbelt, out at the park. I'm just doing a little bit of walking, trying to get the exercise in. I posted on Facebook the other day, or actually yesterday, about being out after work and kind of seeing people just out and about that I know that are immune compromised like myself. Lack of facial accessories. Got to talking with my wife on this one, and I asked her, why do you think that is? What are you scared of? What are you afraid of that's going to stop you from moving forward? You guys know what conditions I have, and you can see I've got kind of a lack of facial accessories. I posted on Facebook the other day, or actually yesterday, about being out after work and kind of seeing people just out and about that I know that are immune compromised like myself. And it seemed to be one of my most liked comments was that those of us who aren't scared are the ones of us who are most susceptible to becoming sick. Got to talking with my wife on this one, and I asked her, why do you think that is? It's real simple. We're not scared. Okay? Why do people have to be scared and fearful all the time? You know, everybody's jumping your stuff about not complying. And you know, if we can get rid of fear, how much further we can go in life. I was told once that fear is false evidence appearing real. And I agree with that sentiment. You know, we can shake off fear pretty easily if we think about it. As I was watching one of the YouTubers and one of the guys that are doing or posting videos, you guys may know who he is. You know, he didn't become famous till he moved to Bel Air. He was talking about the time where he went skydiving. And when he went skydiving, he said the scaredest he was in his bed the night before. As he was laying in bed, he became more and more frightful about the thoughts of jumping out of this airplane. He was no safer laying in his bed than he was ever going to be in his entire life. He was never more safe than standing on the ground looking at the plane than he was ever going to be in his entire life. He said he was scared all the way, white knuckling everything, waiting to jump out of this airplane. And whenever they took the first step out of that airplane, all fear disappeared. He said it was the most exhilarating time of his life. The most freeing time of his life is when he stepped out of the airplane into nothing. And you know, I can kind of agree with that. Why is it that the people that are most susceptible to everything that's happening right now, the least afraid of it? I include myself in that. I'm not afraid of this pandemic. I'm not afraid of starting a business. I'm not afraid of any of it. But those of us who are battling cancer, who are immune compromised, who've had heart attacks. I know people who have experienced near-death experiences, and you know, whenever they have, you know, it's been in a car wreck or something instantaneous where you don't have time to think about it. But when you're in the middle of a stroke and you're sitting there and you don't know if this is your time to go, and you can ponder on it for a couple of hours on whether or not it's your time to go, it's a little bit different than being in an instant moment and not knowing whether or not you're going to leave this planet. But again, like I said, those of us who have been in those situations know that we only have a limited amount of time, and we're not afraid to step out and to start new things and to do different things. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of that's going to stop you from moving forward? Me, I don't have anything anymore. I don't know what to be afraid of. We were discussing that with my wife, and one of the things that she came up with is when people are commenting and are angry because you're not following the rules, she said the reason they are compliant, they're not ready to leave this planet. You know, what is the condition of your soul that would force you to be scared to leave this world? If you were not ready to leave this world, you know, again, I don't want to make this into a preaching channel. I want to make it into a lively channel, an entertaining channel, a channel that, you know, encourages. But if you don't know the condition in which you're going to leave this planet, that might be why you're scared for everybody else. For those of us who know where we're ending up, and to know that we have a Lord and Savior and his name is Jesus, you know, are we afraid to leave this planet? No, that's our ultimate goal. But for those who don't know where they're going, and they live in that fear every day of death, that kind of puts me in the mindset to understand them a little better. I just know my beliefs, and I should be free to practice those. But I kind of now understand. I don't need to be fighting a fight that's already won. I know where my end goal is. Do you? Thank you so much for tuning into this one. Make your day epic. And again, this is day one because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. And you guys have a great day.
Welcome to day one. Make it epic.
Nope, just move the stick or move the leaves. We're just letting them build up an immune system.
Are they headed over here?
They're headed this way.
Are we just gonna stay here?
Might as well.
Bring your camera.
Oh, I'm videotaping it on my phone.
You're videotaping it?
Yeah. What's happening?
There we go. Look at the floor. I told you not to fall in.
It's okay.
Dorothy, look at the flow I just did. I moved a rock.
Okay, I need you to get down further. Gwen can get that there.
Wait, one more rock. Alright. Oh yeah. Dorothy, look how huge this rock is.
I don't need to fall in either.
Me neither. Me on the other hand.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't want any of you to fall in. Just